Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at a larger section of the book of Ezekiel. This is going to be chapters 24 through 27. These chapters deal with a pretty big turning point. They're heavy, but powerful. And so we're going to take a little bit of a shot at skipping across the pond on this one. All right, chapter 24. The boiling pot parable. On the very day that Babylon lays siege in Jerusalem, Ezekiel is told to give a parable. It's a pot filled with choice meat, but left to boil until it scalds and burns away. The idea here is this pot is Jerusalem. It's filled with bloodshed and corruption. God declares that judgment will not be delayed. The city will be emptied and consumed. And then as we turn right away into God telling Ezekiel that his beloved wife will die suddenly. But he must not publicly mourn. This becomes a prophetic sign. Just as Ezekiel cannot mourn, the people will be stunned into silence when Jerusalem falls. They will not be able to grieve in normal ways because their devastation will be too great. Once the city is destroyed, a fugitive will come with news, and only then Ezekiel will speak again to the exiles with restored clarity. Chapter 25 is all about the nations. God turns his attention now outward, judging nations who mocked or took advantage of Judah's downfall. Places like Ammon, who rejoiced over Israel's fall, God promises that their land will be given to the people of the east. Or then there's the people of Moab, who boasted Israel was no different from other nations. God declares Moab will be judged and then exposed. Edom acted with vengeance against Judah, but God promises complete destruction by his own hand. Philistia acted with spite and hatred, but God declares he will wipe them out. The message is clear. No nation that gloats over or exploits Judah's downfall will escape God's judgment. Chapters 26 and 27 are about judgment on Tyre. Chapter 26 is about their downfall. Tyre, the wealthy seaport city, rejoiced at Jerusalem's downfall because it meant trade opportunities for them. God declares Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, will lay siege to Tyre. The city will be scraped bare like a rock, its ruins cast into the sea. Nations will tremble at her downfall. Chapter 27, Ezekiel sings a lament over Tyre, describing it as a majestic ship full of riches, trade goods, and sailors from across the world. The chapter catalogs the incredible wealth, alliances, and trading partners Tyre enjoyed, from Tarshish to Persia to Arabia to Israel, and yet the ship is doomed to sink. All in, these chapters remind us of God's judgment. False security is shattered, a silent prophet, a silenced people, and God's sovereign nations. Be well, friends.